Hi, I'm Claire. Welcome to my channel of Grief Conversations with Claire. I am a grief coach, grief educator and speaker as well. And I am a bereaved granddaughter to my nan and granddad, bereaved sibling to my sister Lisa, and bereaved doggy mum to Maggie. And there are many other losses as well that don't carry titles, but they had significant impact to me because of the relationship that they meant to me. So today I'm here to have a chat to you within my Types of Grief series around about cumulative grief. And I have a little trouble getting my tongue wrapped around that word, so apologies if I do mispronunciate it. We've all got words that we can't say well. The other one I can't do is millennium. Just can't say it. I've been trying since like 1999 to try and say it correctly, and I haven't. So I'm stuck with not being able to say it well. Anyhow, on the light-hearted side of that, I'm here to talk to you about cumulative grief today. Within grief, please don't compare yourself to others. It's so hurtful to ourselves, and this is not a competition. Is really about giving you guys language so that then you can understand what's going on, not labeling you, but just to be able to try and understand what's occurring for you and be like, okay, that's what's happening to me. And it just makes a little bit more sense. And it also might give you a place to be able to go to find support and help for you as well. So what we're going to do is talk about the cumulative grief, and what it really is multiple losses. This could be individual losses that occur within short periods of time to each other. It also could be a multiple loss from there is one car accident or something along those lines, but there were multiples of your people involved in that accident and that passed away. And so you've got these multiple cumulative losses that have occurred for you. Multiple losses can be from the death of the ending of something. So maybe your company moves out of town and you no longer have a job or that career. It may cause you to now move and be away from all of everything that you've known and friends and family and everything else, so you can have it that way. It can be from multiple losses from a divorce, so you're no longer a couple, you might have to move out of the house. It might be that you're now doing co-parenting, and that all looks different, and friends may divide themselves as to which one they line up with, and you might not be invited to couples outings anymore because you're not a couple, and that just all is and compounds on each other. I've heard stories of where both of their parents passed away and their partner couldn't handle what was going on, so they left. So now they're also feeling abandoned, as well as they are now a single person, and they also now have had their parents pass away, and it's all cumulative on that side of things. It's the compounding effect of these different experiences that separated out, you might have been able to manage them, but just all together, it's just unmanageable to be able to handle it. And I've got my trusty notes here because I always want to make sure that I cover everything with you yourselves, so that's why my eyes are gazing off of there. The sense of overwhelm is real, and it's very strong for you. There's overwhelming grief anyhow. This is just a stronger version of it. And again, don't compare yourself because someone else might have an individual loss and their overwhelm is even more, because it is our own worst loss. Multitasking, I don't think, is really a thing anyhow, unless you're talking about the fact that you've got the washing machine on doing a load of washing whilst you're vacuuming. That's kind of how I see multitasking. Multitasking in grief is not possible. You can't grieve everyone all at the same time. Your brain kind of can't separate it on out, and that's where being with a coach, a counsellor, a therapist, or someone to help you break them out and separate how to grieve each individual loss. Because I've grieved all of my losses differently because the relationships are differently, and the impact it has on your life is different as well. And that's the same with the accumulative losses as well. So as always, take very good care of yourself. That is imperative and the most important thing, and that you are seeking out the support that takes care of you. And I haven't even said what I'm doing with you. Normally I tell you at the top of what I'm doing in the kitchen with you. So I recorded 2 other videos throughout today. And if you've watched any of those in order, you're going to slowly see the light progression change within the day. And so I've been making a trifle. So in the first video where I talked about disenfranchised grief, I did the jelly. The second video I talked about delay grief and did the custard, and then this video I'm doing the white topping part and then the pretty bits. So I've got the progression of the trifle here, and I've got my milk ready to be mixed in with the dream topping for this, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that and set it up, and then I'll post a picture of all of this having occurred with my thumbnails. As always, ask any questions, drop them in the comments below, DM me. I want to hear from you, and if you feel that I'm missing something, then bring it up with me, because I want to talk to you about that. And it might be something that is so personal to you, this is not something that I would cover in an episode anyhow, but I can message with you on that. And also ask any questions. I've only got a couple more episodes left to this that I'm going to record. If they line up with those, then I will answer your questions there. If they don't, then I'll do a wrap up one at the end with all the questions. And speaking of next episodes, I'm going to be doing pet loss next. And if you listen to my disenfranchised grief video, I talked about how I'm trying to start uncouple things and separate them out, so that then we can not have that category anymore, and that we recognize all griefs. And one of the things is pet loss is normally coupled in with that one. So I'm very, very connected to pet loss, which means I'm going to start separating that one out to start my work on not having disenfranchised grief be a category anymore. So I will catch up with you guys with that, and keep watching, ask your questions, do the likes and subscribe, so then the other videos get served up to you as well by the algorithm. And I'm gonna keep mixing my dream topping with my milk and pour it on top of the trifle. All right, take care of you.